Hello.
Hey, welcome back. We're going to be talking about our Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultras.
Yep.
So we've had the phone for a few weeks now. We just had a software update. My son here had his yesterday. I had mine this morning, as a matter of fact. We're going to be talking about the phone kind of in general, and we hope you like the video.
And we're going to be also talking about like some cool features that you might not have known, and like some features that you probably want to turn on.
Sounds good. Let's get started. We're first going to talk about the case. So we ended up getting some DBrand case called the Atomic Grip.
Yeah.
What I love about it is the attention to detail that they did.
Yeah, they have like side grips on where you put your hands.
Yep, the camera precision cut around all the 5 openings on the back there. What I don't like is the texture, to be honest.
I would agree with that,
like
because
sandpaper.
Yeah, I just don't like the texture. I've gotten used to it. It just seems like
it is grippy. Let's just say
it's grippy. So. I don't know if I really like how grippy it is, but I mean,
all right,
you get what you get.
All right, here with the S22 Ultra, as you can see when it's flat, you do get some rocking motion going on. That is because of the cameras on the back. You can see this. They are beveled a little bit, kind of raised edges there. So that's why you do get the rocking. I would highly suggest you get a case for it. We just got our cases today from DBrand. We haven't seen these yet. So we're going to be unpacking these. Color is matte black, Galaxy S22 Ultra, so that looks good. Let's see what these look like. So DBrand logo, very nice feel, touch and feel, nice grippy on the side. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna do this right, but I'm gonna try and put it inside the case. Slide it in there. Snap it in, and that looks very sharp. Nice individual cutouts for each of the cameras. This is the Atomic Grip by DBrand. Okay, so Young, can you hand me the scale that's right over there?
Yeah.
We're going to talk about the weight quickly here. We'll zoom in and we'll add some video here regarding kind of the weights that we see. So just so that you know, hand me the S5 that's over there.
Okay.
So the S5 with the case that we have is going to weigh about 6.4 ounces. So that's what's coming in it.
Yeah.
And then can you hand me the deck cards?
Just like the cards.
Just the cards for now with the entire deck. So we're going to add 8 cards here out of a normal deck of playing cards, and that gets us roughly to the Note 8. So 6.9 ounces for the Note 8 with no case on it. And you're probably wondering, well, I don't deal with ounces. I don't know how much that weighs or anything. Well, if we take the Samsung 22 Ultra with our brand new cases and we weigh that, it's coming in at about 9.0 ounces. Now what's crazy is a deck of cards weighs about 3.3 ounces. So that's between 2 and 3 decks of cards. Now, if we go back and we take roughly our Samsung Note 8 with the otter boxes, unfortunately we had to return those to our provider. But this is roughly the same amount, and it's coming in here about 9.7, but it was actually 10 ounces when I did it a little bit more accurately. And can you believe that our new phones with the cases is actually lighter than what we had with the Note 8?
Wait, really?
Yeah, I know.
Wait, I thought that the other one, I thought that these would have been heavier.
I know, they feel heavier, but
yeah.
These cases with the phone compared to our Note 8 with the cases, this is actually slightly not as heavy.
Lighter.
Lighter. Yeah, another way to put it. Whatever. Okay, so anyway, I thought that'd be pretty useful information. Again, you know, we're coming from the Samsung Galaxy Note 8.
Yeah.
But these phones actually in our pocket are going to be lighter. That was mind blowing to me.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's get rid of that.
Okay. So,
And let's get back, you know, focused on the features. And we're going to be talking about the camera.
Yeah, and we're going to be talking about other software things like the gallery app, timers, alarms, all the integrations and like text messages and stuff like that. So first, starting off with the software, this is running Android 12, but Samsung has like a...
And it's One UI 4.1, I believe.
Yeah, that's right.
On the technical side.
Yeah.
Let's go straight into the camera though, just to make sure that this video doesn't get too long. I love the photo scan capability.
Yeah.
The Samsung Note 8 did not have that capability, and we're going to show you some of that. Amazing. Love it. We're also going to talk about what Samsung calls their Nightography. That is pretty good too.
Yeah, it just like lightens up the entire shot.
Probably about an hour ago, I played around taking some screen recording. Again, brand new too. Can't forget about that capability. Was able to do like 100 times zoom. Really hard to keep things stable, but you'll be able to see some of that.
Yeah, you can zoom in like super far.
That's the capabilities here of the zoom on the photo. We're going to go in and we're going to try and take a look. This is going to be 10 times zoom. You can barely see the light fixture. I'm going to go to 30 times zoom. You can kind of see it right there at 30 times. And then at 100 times zoom, brings it in real close. And then I'm going to zoom all the way back to 1, just so you can see how far away that is. So this is in our backyard. Pretty cool zooming capability. It does have video stability. You can't do it for the 4K or 8K capability.
And Pro Mode, I'm pretty sure, doesn't also work with that.
So, and then do you want to talk a little bit about what AR Zone is?
Okay.
That's new to us.
Yeah, so AR Zone is basically an app which, how best should I describe it? It's basically a way, like, using the app you can, like, make your own custom emojis. Like, where, like, it just takes a, like, picture of your face using the front-facing camera. And then you can, like, make your own emojis and you can send them to your friends and things like that. As well, you can also use the cameras on the back to, like, just quick measure, like, a measurement that is inside your house.
That's right. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then you wanted to talk about the gallery app. I can't remember why. Do you remember why you wanted to talk about the gallery app? Not sure. We can always come back to that.
Yeah, we'll probably come back to that because I'm just blinking.
Okay. So messages, we could probably do a whole separate video on messages because they now have groups, which is pretty cool. I switched over sections from using the Google messages over to Samsung.
You always use the Samsung messages on your phone.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Anyway, changing the notifications. So for me, notifications specific to each user was kind of a pain to do, and then I found a much better way to do that. So if you guys want to learn more about that, or about sending a message to a group, which is not really obvious, wasn't obvious to me, we can do a video on that. All right. So I'm going to quickly just show you some of the general notifications, and if you go in through the settings and then through the applications, you can then go ahead, and in this case I'm going to change general notifications. It's the same for individual users. You can go through and select a lot of the different sounds that they have. So in this case I am going to just choose something randomly here, like the wind chimes. And apparently our dog realizes that somebody might be at the front door. That is not the case, but she does tend to go nuts with that sound. So, sorry. I'd suggest using a song or a notification where your dog doesn't go nuts. All right, let's kill that one.
Okay, so another application that is important is a timer and alarm app. So if you used the Google Clock app, In my opinion, Samsung Clock has definitely brought up their game. And like, for example, when you close the clock app and you have a timer running, then it's just going to be like a tiny little clock that's pinned on top. And then you can also use things like Bixby routines to hook up to your alarms, and you can do cool things with that. You can also kind of figure out a way to roundabout turn on stuff using Google Home. But if you have Samsung or SmartThings,
Google Home with the Bixby Plus routines. Right?
Yeah, with like the touch macros, it's hit or miss. But if you have the SmartThings, it definitely works better.
The one thing I'd say too is that with the Google Clock and their alarms, they do not actually bring the screen to life, I guess, whereas the Samsung alarms do. It actually kind of wakes up the phone, which I prefer, so that's pretty good. And the ability to do the snoozing at different time intervals,
that's
so 5
a new
or
feature.
10 or 15.
That's
Love
smart.
that.
Yeah, that's a smart thing that I like about that.
So yeah, let's switch over, talk about some of the integrations. So I know you talked that there's like Discord integrations.
Yeah, so like when you're playing a game, it will automatically, like once you hook up things to Discord, it will actually take what game you are playing, and then it will send information to Discord saying that you're playing this specific game.
Yeah, link to Windows is
yeah, that
good.
is very powerful. Even with the
Microsoft is doing updates to that like all the time. Every week or something I get an update, which is really cool. So we can talk more about that if you guys are interested.
And the Samsung Flow is also very powerful. If you look into that, you can copy stuff from your phone, get it on your computer, and just paste it.
You just told me about that yesterday. So having a clipboard that can go back and forth between the computer and the phone, I don't know why he's been holding out on me for that, to be honest, because I would use that a lot.
Yeah, and then especially for 2FA, that's powerful.
Yeah, you showed me about Find My Mobile, which I know has been around for a while, and
you can lock your phone. You can do different things with it.
Even with like a dead battery or something.
No, it can save your battery. It doesn't do anything.
Okay.
Dead batteries, but.
One more thing about the integration, we're going to be showing you in the office kind of the Bluetooth capability.
Dual Bluetooth. It's more powerful if you both have Galaxy Buds, but if you don't, you can just hook up two Bluetooth devices and it works.
We'll show two chairs that have Bluetooth in the headsets. And, it's pretty cool because you can actually control the volume.
Yeah, especially on different devices, so it isn't linked directly. You can change one device to be louder than the other one.
So we'll turn on chair number 1, which will be slightly louder than chair number 2. So we'll pull that down, we'll go to the media output. We'll make sure that they're both checked. You can see the left one over here is going to be slightly louder. Turn it on. Check it over here, check this one. That's it, we'll pause it. So let's quickly talk about customizations, because
I love customization.
That's what Samsung's good for. Briefly, in just a few words, describe Good Lock for people that aren't familiar with Good Lock.
So Good Lock is an application that is available in the Galaxy Store that you can install to basically mod a lot of things inside of your Galaxy phone without actually going into root or anything like that. You can do that all through an app, and you can do many powerful things with it. Like
example, I ended up doing a keyboard. So the one thing I would say is that with the new phone, just because of the non-rounded edges for whatever, I feel myself kind of touching some of the keys at the bottom of the keyboard, so I ended up going with a custom shape of keyboard plus colorization.
Yeah, keyboard layout and colors and stuff.
I'd say too, in terms of customization, we're looking at changing the power button, so you could do that with some of the older phones too. But my double click is set up to do the torch or the flashlight.
Yeah. And
what's yours set for the double click?
Camera.
Just camera.
I mean, that isn't using Routines Plus, but it's still powerful.
No, it's just built into the Samsung system.
When you long press on the power button, you have two things. You can either set it to Bixby, just like open up Bixby, or you can set it to the regular power menu. However, if you use things like Good Lock and Routines Plus, you can open up the Bixby Routines app and set the long press on the power button to actually open up Google Assistant if you want, or open up any app.
So here we're pressing and holding, overriding, using the Bixby Routines capability within the phone to be able to expand your customization even more.
Yeah.
So then let's move over to like S Pen gestures. I don't know the S Pen gestures quite as good as my son here.
So, S Pen gestures are kind of hit or miss, but when you pull out your phone, pen, and that's quickly logging here. So you can, let's say that we open up like some sort of app. We go home. We can just like go up and down, or we can also just like go home or back button. Oh wait, no, it's this way.
And if you do like a Scrabble, you can go into a Samsung Note. Did it go into the Samsung Note?
Mine,
I don't know if yours is covered that way. But
mine is a screen right when you go like that.
Or screen right,
It's really hit or miss, but it's still pretty cool.
That's stuff that I know you couldn't do with the Note 8, so this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
We'll have to learn more about it.
So another cool thing is battery life, where you can set it to 85% max to save your battery, so that later on you can turn that feature off and then experience more of your battery later. I'm pretty sure
it's a fantastic way to prolong your battery life now, instead of charging all the way up to 100%. So this morning I saw mine go maybe not quite up to 85, but it was in the 80 to 85% range. And I tell you, the first time I actually turned that on and I was down to like 50% at the end of the day, I'm like, oh my gosh, it uses like 50% power. And then I was like, oh, I forgot it only used like 30% or 35 because it started at 85%.
Yeah. And then you also have like options to like limit like app usage and like stuff like that, so like you can automatically kick you out of an app and stuff like that.
Yeah, so finally, just to close things out, there's some Easter eggs, as there always is.
If you
in
like
Samsung.
tap on Android 12, it will appear like a clock.
Yeah, your Android version, you got to click on it so many times. And I think for the build version 2, if you click on that, click that button.
Developer options.
Then it opens up the developer options, and there are a ton of developer options in there. I haven't even begun to
you can
look at them, but
like make your transitions like faster, all the things like that, and that's all without rooting your phone, which is cool.
Yeah, pretty amazing. So that's the Samsung S22 Ultra in a nutshell.
Yep.
There is one last thing that maybe we'd like to get your help on. Is for some reason on my phone, the Google Assistant at the bottom shows like a newer version almost of it when you open up the Assistant, and yet on my son's phone,
it just seems different. However, occasionally it shows my dad's like
newer
UI.
version. So we don't know what's controlling that. We don't know if that's come with a software update or whatever.
Or
but
I might just need to redo my
if anyone knows how to get the newer version, maybe perhaps on his phone, just drop it into the comments below. We'd very much appreciate it.
Yeah, I think I might just need to redo that.
Not sure. Somehow I got it. He does it, and that's amazing because this guy knows way more about the phone than I do. But all right, so that's it. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it. Take care.
Thank you. Peace.
Okay, next time you're gonna have to go walk the other way, not in front of the camera.
Why is that?
Because you'll just look better.
No, but I'm gonna be cutting that part out.
No,
we're gonna start like this. Oh wait, no, but it would look cool if I just walked in.
Yeah.
Walking in would be actually kind of cool.
Okay, but
Hold on,
we're going through a run through.
Yeah, we're going through a run through.
And we're going to be talking about the S22 Ultra.